A host of tangible and influential factors have put the movement of the prices of food and non-food items on a slow, steady, and manageable pace, resulting in the expected slowdown in inflation for the second quarter of the year. This despite the continued assault and ravages of the irregular and freakish weather cycle known as El Nino since the start of the year and a climbing trend of gas prices at the pump and fuel products. PTV correspondent Naomi Tiburcio enlightens us more in this report.
Lincoln has been in the food joint business for almost 3 decades. That's why he knows competition doesn't only involve taste, but ultimately for the masses and even more so, price. In his small stall, a 30 peso dish may be considered above cost. That is why he's thankful food prices have somehow remained stable over the past several months.
Hindi ka pwede magtaas kasi nga hindi mabibili yan. Marami nagtitinda ngayon ng pagkain.
Lincoln is one of many Filipinos who really notices and feels the effects of inflation easing. This as headline inflation or movement in prices of products and services fell to 3% for the second quarter of 2019 according to the central bank. This is lower from the 3.8% headline inflation during the first quarter of 2019.
This was due to improved domestic food supply conditions, which significantly reduced food inflation.
Affecting the second quarter inflation is the rice supply stock during the summer harvest season and the continued inflows of imported rice. This is due to the enactment of Rice Liberalization Act, which opened the rice sector, thereby inducing rice prices to slightly go down. This sits within the BSP's 2 to 4% inflation target range for 2019. Other reasons involve the deceleration of food inflation, non-alcoholic beverage, alcoholic beverage, tobacco, and non-food items. Domestic real sector is expected to recover in the coming months. BSP says prices of food should be under monitoring due to the prolonged El Nino weather calamity in which rice production loss reached almost 8 billion pesos in June 2019. Key upside risks to inflation involve changes in world prices of crude oil, higher government infrastructure spending, and potential effects of African swine fever to the local pork prices. An economist said the slowdown in inflation will continue in the following months.
We still expect inflation to go down further. It may go down to as low as a little over 1% by September to October because of the high base effects a year ago.
After the second quarter inflation results, the BSP decided to retain monetary policy settings which control supply of money and lowering of interest rates to improve demand in products and services. Naomi Tiburcio, for the Nation.
Beyond the headlines,
it's news with a different perspective.
before the day ends,
For events that shape our views and impacts the world around us.
we keep you up to speed.
With Richmond Cruz and Charms Espina. PTV News Headlines, your comprehensive nightly news source, only here.